Hardcore Random, the game mode where you have one life, or you lose it all. Pals stay dead, and any pal can spawn anywhere, at levels you shouldn't find in the starting area. I am a power-old speedrunner with 17 world records to my name. Just how well can I survive this treacherous world? Every episode is streamed live, and we show the settings of our world every time we play. So we get 80% experience, we have a lower capture chance, the damage from players halved, but we take double damage, and then we randomized it entirely, meaning it shows as a custom setting. So if I ever take too long getting these videos out, go ahead and stick right here on the YouTube and catch me live Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. On with the video. We start by going down to a cave and going in and out to see if we can get any palladium. Sneaking around the Gotvet Ignis, we were able to use the dig toys we had acquired to chew through these palladium fragments very quickly and escape with 80 additional palladium fragments. We do this for another cave, but this time we notice a tansy, so we catch that before we move on to get more palladium. With few high-level pals and a lot of low levels, we actually made it to the end to find a Grimtail to fight. Let's do it. Oh yeah, look at those. 6 damage, 4 damage. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing the bulk of the damage here, you can tell. Switch it up, get another Blizzard Spike in there. Alright, switch it up, get another Blizzard Spike in there. Put them right back out. Switch back to the first one. Maybe you can use Blizzard Spike again in a minute. Maybe more than a minute. There we go. And this fight's going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Guess as an alpha... Ooh. Oh, that was not my... That was... Alright, I don't want to continue this fight. I lied. This is going to take forever. Is there a way for me to... just end it now? I don't like using the hypersphere, but I think this is worth it. Oh, so worth it. Infinite stamina. Interesting. Defense pendant. Oh. Since the boss of the cave was defeated, we could harvest from the cave as much as we wanted, so we ran around collecting all the palladium and whatever else we might collect along the way. There was a small attempt to build at the waterfall base to do a little bit more than just ingot production while we farmed Sweepa, but we failed, so we went on to our next task. Having waited long enough, the expedition station brought us in many great rewards to start using. So we collected our rewards and sent out another one. Between Sweepa and this PAL expedition station, we had plenty of ancient civilization parts to make ourselves the PAL essence condenser. After another catching spree, we got ourselves up to level 26. And later that night, we hit level 27. As dawn broke, we met our favorite Sweepa once again in the mine shaft. Collected another expedition reward. And prepared for another hunt by making 52 megaspheres. But not all hunts are created equal. Level 28. Eternal engine on that Chickapee! Let's go, dude! We came back to base to make sure we kept up with our upgrades, getting ourselves the power generator, some PAL research laboratories, placing down the sphere assembly line, upgrading the base to level 12, and to level 13, breeding for our first Jormungandr with a Nightwing and Grisbolt, some much needed armor upgrades in the form of a metal helm, as well as the cold resistant metal armor. Since it was nighttime, we didn't wait to finish that metal armor though. We had to get right back out to hunting with our 93 megaspheres. And just as dawn broke, we decided it was time to go for these Hellziffers. Now I can shoot it. Does get angry too. Double check that I'm not running into anything. Oops. Okay, that was close. I had this happen again? Am I gonna be able to catch you? Last time, big toys wouldn't get caught no matter what I did. But I also think I just got unlucky. Alright, how's the fur fire? How close are we to those blaze howls? We despawn them? Okay, we're good. At this point, we're level 29, and we pick up our cold-resistant metal armor, and we are feeling very strong and very capable. So after preparing with the base a little bit more, with making our heat-resistant metal armor, it was time to go out and really level up. A good morning always starts with a sweeper capture, so that's what we did first. We put a Demud and Pen King together to try and get a Blaze Howl, and set back out to hunting for more pals, and this hunt would change everything. Let's hope I don't blow myself up on these bees. Oh gosh, I missed. Okay, that armor coming in clutch. I felt much more comfortable about taking a few hits, not that many hits. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that attack. Wow. Well, it's not going so well anymore. I misjudged how much damage that attack would do. Oh boy. Well, that just means we're gonna have to start over and see if we can go even faster. This tradition for when a random hardcore goes down, it's gone. So I want to break down a few things. First off, this was not a good fight. I did not play it well. I probably shouldn't have taken a 2-on-1 at this point in time, but I was feeling very confident having the armor that I had and that I could get one of these bees in the spheres before I died. Secondly, we already have another random hardcore run that has caught up to this progression. So if you want to keep going with a series like this, I'm not going to make a YouTube video about it until I finally get myself up into late game at the very least, as I am tired of putting out videos that don't make it as far as I think they should. So let's break down this fight. It starts with a good engage, staggering one of the bees out of its implosion, allowing us to continue to fight. That's probably the only good thing we did this fight. We then miss a Dire Howl dash to help stagger and prevent another hit on us. The bees then break the shield with that new attack, and then I get to work trying to start to capture them. Here's where another unlucky factor happens. Both of those spheres had approximately 40% chances, which means out of the times that we threw, we could have reasonably caught at least one of them. My biggest mistake though, is after getting off Dire Howl, is trying to withdraw him to keep the bees alive. That caused me to be unable to dodge the bee's new attack, taking a large chunk of health out right from the middle of that fight. I then focus on capturing the bee and can completely miss the air cannon from the second bee. I again don't get lucky with a capture, and then the other bee starts strafing. I notice the air cannon as the first bee gets out of the sphere and sends it my way, avoiding that with a good dodge roll, but then not having the ability to roll again as the other bee sends its new attack straight in my face. All of this could have been avoided if I had used Gale Claw, if I had just been a little bit smarter about it, or if I had gotten luckier with a sphere capture. Regardless, it was my fault that we lost this hardcore run, and I hope to see you in the next one where we finally make it into late game and potentially even beat Xenoloid Ultra. I take all of your comments to heart and be forked to potato, or baked potato, but I prefer be forked. You know, they said that I should just use my normal voice instead. What do you guys think? Was this better? Was this worse? Indifferent? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below. And I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you on the next one.